Fanatical Massholes Show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield, Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook, Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
Y'all fly forever.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Ayy, y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, yeah, go get you the drip. Yeah, yeah, y'all fly forever. Go get you the drip. Yeah, ayy, y'all fly forever. Go get you the drip. Put on the drip for the storm. Climb up the ranks and I reach for the throne. These people know what I be on. Play the in the club, this be they song. Tryna see when I perform. These ladies want talk and I think that they fawn. She want me to get up they phone. Baby girl, stop it, I'm finna be gone.
Good morning. Welcome into another edition of Best Sports Podcast. Going anywhere, all around the globe. Todo del mundo. You know what I'm saying?
In the universe.
I said that wrong. In the universe.
You said it right.
This is the Fanatical Massholes Show. The show we give you our unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion on everything that's going on in sports. Currently, alongside my compadres, my brother them, my dogs, Insane Lex, all around. It's your boy, Mizzo. What is the daily, fellas?
What's the vibe?
Standing with you, bro. How you be?
Man, I can't call it. Same. You know how it is. You know what time it is now. You know what I'm saying? A couple more weeks till school. It's crunch time. The kids ready. You know, enjoy these last little summer days. It's nice out, so go outside after this and you know what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I got going on. Nothing too much. So yeah, man, we got a good show for y'all today, man. Hope y'all in good spirits, man. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for supporting the show as always. Supporters have been there, man. Thank you. The supporters that just started, welcome. Yeah, so we got a good show for y'all today, man. We're gonna get into. I'm gonna give you my all defensive team going into the 2025 season. You know what I mean? You know how we did top 10 quarterbacks, or the top 5 running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. Defense, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna pick our top 11. That's it. Our top 11 guys. We going with our defensive team going into the 2025 season. That's how we doing it. Now we're gonna get into this whole sex toy throwing thing that's going on in the WNBA. What happened? We found out the reason, or the people who are behind it, actually. So we'll get into that, and then NFL preseason as well. You know, we talk about that. Talk about our team's debuts. Just a preview of I'm gonna say trash. You know what I mean? Like my team they let me down. Anyway, it was only preseason, but still, we'll get all that and more. And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment. We messed up. Support the movement. All right, let's get into it.
The movement.
Never mind, man.
Listen, I upped it up, y'all. I upped it up. You understand?
All right. So, all right. You've been watching and been seeing it on social media, man. You know, a few games, they've been throwing sex toy objects onto the WNBA, into the basketball courts, whatever. You know what I mean? Threw a couple purple ones, and then someone threw a green one. So I think the purple one was designed for a certain company. So basically this is what we know. We know that there's like the sex toy incidents happened. Nobody knew. So basically the name of this company, so basically we found out there was a cryptocurrency group, a username by the name of @Daldo_Rain on social media on condition of anonymity basically took credit for it. The name of it's basically a meme coin. The name of the coin is called Green Dildo Coin. That's what it's called, not to be explicit. Green Dildo Coin. And they intended it as a lighthearted joke to protest the toxic environment that's going on in the crypto world. Before I keep going, your thoughts on are you invested in Green Dildo Coin? Anybody here?
No, I might not, never. I'll probably have a female go do it for me or something, but I can't invest in nothing.
Yeah, listen, come out on the win. If the windfall happens quick, you know what I'm saying?
give them some props because I mean, marketing strategy that was real marketable because it's gonna get people to talk about it or wonder what it is.
It sound like
In
some
a bad way, though, they're not getting good publicity about this. Everybody's, you know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all bozos for that. You got somebody literally throwing the toys onto the courts. You know what I mean? You hit one of the players in the foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's women, so it's going to make it look even worse. You know what I mean? I don't even think they would trip. It'd be weird if they threw it on like during a men's sporting event. But the fact that it's a women's sporting event, and that magnifies it even more. Y'all know in this climate, this day and age, it's going to make it look even worse.
I think there's a big community of perverts out there and people that love sex toys, so they might. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, and then you got to think most of them. I'm not knocking them, but most of them, a lot of them WNBA players is probably gay. So that's what I'm saying. It was like a little bit of a marketing tool because if some of them women are gay, they're used to dildos. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it was bogus for doing it to interrupt the game. That's what I'm saying. It was bogus for doing that. But as far as like a marketing scheme and to get trending or to get their name there,
it sounds like some Al Qaeda shit, some ISIS shit. You know how when they make attacks and then they claim responsibility for it?
He basically said, look, they didn't mean to disrespect women's sports. They just wanted to, or they disliked women or something. They just wanted to create a disruption. So kind of what y'all saying, you know what I mean?
Even the players would have got out the goddamn court and went up there and beat whoever's ass did that shit. Imagine a man getting a dildo thrown at him. Oh man.
Yeah, it would have been. I think it would have turned physical if that was an NBA. It would have went something totally different, I think.
You sure? They probably would have
with a dildo.
I mean,
I'm saying though.
I don't know if he's going in the stands. Not after Ron Artest, man. I don't think they're going in the stands, man. I don't think that's going to happen.
Think about it, Miz, though. Like, think about it in an NBA game, and then one of them get hit with one or something like that.
Oh, it's going to cause some controversy. I think it wouldn't have. Honestly, me personally, I don't think it would have made as much a splash as it would do with the women simply because they're women, and we know how again the climate.
Right.
It's going to come off as disrespect, even if the women are gay. You know what I mean? Even if they have that community, it's going to still come off as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's women, and they already feel like they have to work that much harder, and it's been portrayed like that they got to work that much harder, and the women's league is not recognized as much. Right. So it's like, oh, now you come in here disrespecting us by throwing sex toys onto the you know what I mean, onto the court too. So I get that part. You know what I mean? But I don't think it would have landed.
The clips that would have came out of that if it happened in the men's basketball thing, and one of them got hit like in the head, it should have been slow mo.
Bang! Yeah. But again, imagine if it would have hit one of them women in the face. Say Caitlin Clark was out there. Hey, Caitlin Clark square in the nose. Everybody's gonna be like, yo,
they probably would have grabbed and started twerking with it.
Yeah, not Caitlin Clark. You know, I don't think Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? But I'm saying,
what's his name? Reese probably would have.
Nah, you silly. But so Caitlin Clark, she's the face of the league. If that hits her in the face, man, they gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? But anyway, a couple dudes did get arrested. Dalbert Carver, disorderly conduct, and Caden Lopez, suspicion of disorderly conduct, indecent exposure, and criminal trespass. I think Caden Lopez was the guy who acted on his own because the purple one was the one that wasn't affiliated with them. It was the green sex toys that was the green dildo company, Coin, obviously. You know what I mean? So he said basically they did it. He said they didn't do it to go. He said they did it to go viral in order to get a voice in the space. They wanted in. You know what I mean? Some people, like I said, thought it was a, you know what I mean? Basically pump your product up, pause, get a bunch of money in the stocks like they did with GameStop. Boom, let it cash out. Make a bunch of money, boom, it's over with. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these coins, a lot of these meme coins have been happening like that. You see what happened with Trump and what's the girl's name? The Hawk Tour girl. You know what I mean? They make a meme coin, she make about 50 million, a couple other people make money, everybody else lose bread. You know what I'm saying? And they look at it like, oh, you scamming us. But it happens all the time. So that's what everybody thinks that's what they're trying to do. They're saying that's not it. They simply want to be in the space. They simply want to make the space better. They simply don't like what's going on in crypto right now, so they basically just want in type deal. You know what I'm saying? And basically, people say, but the numbers will show that the value of the coin has increased 309% in the last 7 days.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And 80% in the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, they basically did 1.3 million in volume.
So it worked.
You know what I'm saying? So again, he could say, the owner, the people could say, well, it wasn't about a cash scheme. It was just about notoriety. Right. Right. Okay, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Your wallet ain't gonna show us that.
Cash scheme, notoriety. Not cash scheme, but the notoriety to get the cash.
Well, just say, but again, he's saying it's not just about the money. It was more about they wasn't trying to do like a pump and dump scheme. Pause. You know what I mean? Like it was more simply, it was simply to get the notoriety.
Yeah.
Now again, like you said, that was going to come with it though. The bread was going to come with it. Okay,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Let's boost it up. Some women, some men, whatever your pleasure was like. Oh, green. What is this? They found out who it is. Let's go cop it. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about a society right now that is thriving off of and flourishing off of going viral. So I think
and OnlyFans. A lot of people got OnlyFans.
Jump in on it and they capitalize off it and it worked for them.
A lot of people got OnlyFans though. You look on Instagram like, damn, she got OnlyFans? Like, I know disrespect. It's like, damn, like, yo. Hey man, listen, confidence. Be confident.
Imagine the men that were holding the dildos though, throwing them. What was going through their minds?
Yeah, because it wasn't women that threw them. You know what I mean? I think it was men. Got to sell your product. That's your team. You got to sell your product. That was your job. That was your role.
Look at all the money. Get the female to do that shit. Pay him.
End of the day, man, my thoughts on it was, man, I get the strategy. It was awesome. It was a good strategy, but it's never going to come off as that. No one's going to look at y'all like geniuses. You look like bozos because, again, you did it in a sport and you did it with the women. It's going to always look like it's being disrespectful. I don't think it would have landed with the men, but, to each his own.
Let's keep it a band, though. Do you think they care? They look like bozos? They got the money.
Of course not. Of course not. But I'm saying you can explain it away all you want to. No one's going to, it's going to look at it as disrespect. All the women are going to take it as disrespect. Some women are going to brush it off, but they're not going to be like, hey, bravo. Maybe in 10 years, they'll be like, you know what? That was a good move.
That was a good move.
You know what I mean? All right. Moving on. NFL preseason full slate of games jumped off this week, starting on Friday, yesterday, and then we're going to have some games today. Man, listen, my takeaways, I must go first, man. My Commanders looked awful against the Patriots on Friday night, especially on special teams. Kickoff, you give up the opening kickoff, 100-yard kickoff return to Travion Henderson, and then you let Antonio Gibson, former Commander, run for 62 yards, setting up, I think, a touchdown or a field goal. They got beat 48-18. 48 points in a preseason game? You know what I mean? Like, offensively, you get a turnover on Drake May. You force a turnover. You do nothing with the ball. Sam Hartman looked awful out there, man. He looked awful. That pick, again, the pick he threw, it was an out route. The receiver slipped. A man jumped on the ball, pick. Now, it's not even a silver lining, but the Commanders didn't play any starters. Their starters didn't play. Either way, you still got beat 48-18. That's a bad look. We going back to the drawing board, especially on special teams, man. A lot of dudes getting cut. They ain't making that damn team, for real. So, other than that, man,
shout out to Shedeur Sanders for getting that.
I was getting to that. Shedeur Sanders was another takeaway. No. Listen, you know what I mean? Great minds think alike.
I don't want to tell you that I've been paying attention.
Absolutely. Respect.
Trying to impress my brother.
My boy growing. He's growing. He's coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's evolving. Like the good brother Oliver alluded to. Shedeur Sanders, I don't care who he played against. He shut a lot of people up on Friday night. Everybody got to pipe down now. Pause. Don't say nothing about Shedeur Sanders. He went out there and balled the you-know-what out. My man balled out on Friday night.
What, they put him as a fourth string, a sixth string, or fourth string or something?
He was drafted in the 5th round. He was probably like third string behind Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, I think behind Dylan Gabriel. And Dylan Gabriel's hurt. Kenny Pickett's hurt. Joe Flacco, they just, he's probably going to start. He's older, so they're going to sit him out. You know what I mean? But yeah, 14 for 23, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, man. Dylan Gabriel might be like, ooh, you shaking in your boots, bro, because you about to lose your job. Maybe. I'm not wishing anybody to lose their job, but Shedeur Sanders went out there and balled out. He looked command of the offense. He was poised out there. My man balled out. Also, Jackson Dart for the Giants, man. I'm scared, man, because damn, I'm back there in my division. The Giants defense is already good. Jackson Dart went out there and did his thing. 12 for 19, 154 yards, 1 touchdown. So those are my 3 takeaways, man, for the preseason week 1. Well, yeah, I'm almost excited, man. It's almost here, but that's mine. Lex, what you got?
Yo, my Ravens did pretty good to win against the Colts, 24-16. But shout out to Behal Cone. He out for the season with a torn knee ligament. If anybody's seen that game, he was
tough,
defending.
man.
Yeah, he was defending Ashton Doolin down the left sideline, and then went down. And if you see the video, you could just see like his leg was just dangling, like it was like a tour or something like that. So the Ravens looked pretty good. They still got the win out, but losing that rookie, I know that's got to be a little bit hard for him because it looks like that's pretty much a season. He out for the season with that torn knee ligament. But the Ravens looked pretty good. I'm just ready for this first game of the season when they play the Bills. So we'll see where it go from there.
Yeah, man. NFL opening day is, man, they got a slate of games, boy. Cowboys, Eagles to start. Ravens, Bills to ended on Sunday night. Yo, yeah, man. I'm saying, like, we open up against the Giants. Like, it's coming, baby. Can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait.
Yes, indeed.
Pac, man, you good? I'm obviously you're good with your Patriots. My bad. I'm sitting there mumbling. I'm sick and all that. But anyway, are you good with your Patriots?
Yeah. But I think so. I kind of got gassed with the Commanders game, but at the same time, like you said, they didn't put none of their starters in. So I guess we got to see how it plays out. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket yet till we see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got faith in my life games.
Yeah, man. Listen, I watched the game. Conversely, man, the Patriots looked like the Patriots, not under Belichick. I'm not gonna say Belichick, but they looked like the Mike Vrabel team. You know what I mean? They was hitting, finishing their blocks. They were physical on both sides of the ball. That kid Travion Henderson, man, that young man he could play. I liked him more than I liked, again, no, not more, but if you had to pick, seeing his backfield mate in Ohio State, Quinson Junkins, I like Travion Henderson. I'm a Travion Henderson guy, man. Travion Henderson is nice. So Patriots got a good one. You know what I mean? Drafting him. He's fast and he's physical. Like, Patriots could, we'll see. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm the AFC, I might have looked at that game in New England on Friday night and said, hold up a second. We might be underselling what this team could be doing. We might be underrating them. They could probably get 10 wins and get in the playoffs and be scary come January. So we'll see about that. All right.
They ranked among. I'm trying not to allude into this because we're about to do that in a little bit, but they're saying that they're one of the defensive teams that might be, you know what I'm saying? Pat. So let's see.
They could get there, man. They could really get there. You know, they could definitely
got to make that number 9.
No, yup. The young man Williams, man, he's got his money from Philly. You thought he wasn't really a backup, you know what I mean? But it was really Jalen Carter. And that kid Williams stepped up in the Super Bowl. But he could play. You know what I mean? He made a couple tackles, but he was instinctive. You know what I mean? Came back to the ball like a short tackler too. So Patriots, yeah, they're gonna be there. They definitely gonna be there. All right. So now, like I said, we did the top 5. We was doing the top 5s and top 10s and all that. For the defense, matter of fact, even next season, we're not gonna do no more top 5. We're just gonna pick our all offense, all defense. But we're gonna finish it off with our all defensive team going into this season. Our top guys that we want at this position to fill out our starting 11 on defense coming into the 2025 season. All right. Lex, who you got?
I'm going to go for as far as like edge rushers. Give me Michael Parsons.
Okay.
Myles Garrett. Or you just want I'm just going by the names of who I would just pick.
Yeah, it's who you want. Yeah.
Okay.
You're 11. You're on the start. Yep, you're 11.
Myles Garrett, TJ Watt.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Dexter Lawrence for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Carter for the Eagles.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Chris Jones for the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
I think this bro name, I think I might be Queion Mitchell for the Eagles.
Quinyon Mitchell, yep.
Queion Mitchell. Jonathan Grenard.
Jonathan Grenard, yep. The Vikings, yep.
And then how many is that? Then I'm gonna go
9.
9. So then I'm gonna go Trevon Walker.
Okay.
And then Cameron Hayward for the Steelers.
Like it. Like it's a nice little team then. Nice little starter. Nice little starters. See what you got here. 1, 2. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
How many we
A
need?
lot of guys up front. You need 11. You need 11 guys. 11 guys on the defense. You know what I mean? So
All
you need defensive ends, defensive tackles, linebackers, cornerbacks, and safeties.
All right. So for edge rushers, I will go with Micah Parsons from the Cowboys.
Okay.
And Nick Rosa from the 49ers. That's 2. Defensive tackles, I'll go with, sorry, I know this is your man. You just said him already, but I'm going to go with Dexter Lawrence for the Giants.
You can pick the same guys, bro.
No. And, need 10 of each?
I'm saying you can pick the same guys as Lex. You don't got to pick. You don't got to pick different.
John Carter from the Eagles. And then I'll get some
Jalen Carter, you mean?
Jalen Carter. I said John. I'm sorry, Jalen.
You good.
Cornerbacks, Keon Mitchell, Eagles, the boy Knights.
Yep.
Shout out to you, brother, if you ever see this. Myles Garrett.
Okay.
TJ Watt. Oh. Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Derek Stingler Jr.
Okay.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Okay.
Darwin James. And
Darwin James, gotcha.
Matthew.
You only need one more. You only need one more. So you want which one you want? Derwin James or Tyrann Mathieu? Tyrann Mathieu.
I think I'll go with Buda Baker.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Buda Baker.
All right. There we go. All right, cool. That's your 11. All right. So now here goes mine. One with like a 4-3 package type deal. So I got Myles Garrett Cleveland Browns. I got Chris Jones, Kansas City Chiefs, Dexter Lawrence, Giants, Micah Parsons, Cowboys, Nick Benuto, 49ers. I got my guy. I went Homer. Commanders, Frankie Louisville. Let's go. I got TJ Watt, Pittsburgh Steelers, Patrick Surtain the second from the Denver Broncos. I got Buda Baker, my safeties. Kyle Hamilton, my other safety from the Baltimore Ravens. And I got Trayvon Diggs from the Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Trayvon Diggs guy. You know what I'm saying? I like Trayvon Diggs. That's my 11. That's my starting 11 in defense. I'm shutting everything down. Ain't nothing happening. No fly zone, no run zone, no nothing. No nothing. See me in Madden too. Y'all know what it is. BDLD 82. Anyway, Lex, you know what it is. Lex knows. Anyway, before we leave, man, I'm gonna go off on something, man. My New York Yankees. I used to wear this hat with pride.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And I still do. But man, what the hell is going on down there? Team can't they're blowing games, fumbling games. Can't play defense to save their life. See, I'm so mad I can't even say the words right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy what's going on right now. It's just, yo, I don't understand it. This is like the third time that Aaron Boone has gone 19-30. How can you still be a Yankees manager having that type of slump? This team was like 8 games in first place, and now they like 5 games back. Let me just look it up to get it right here. Huh? 6 games back. My bad. 6 games back. Thank you for correcting me. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't even really been on it because I've been so mad. Like, you know what? I don't even care no more.
Well,
the Red Sox ain't too far behind.
Yankees are 5.5 games back. But the Red Sox are a game and a half ahead of them in second place. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yankees had a lead, and their closer the guy that they traded for, Devin Williams, your guy from the Bucks, the Brewers, who got that home run hit off of my Pete Alonso, still ain't recovered. He's lost 8 games for the Yankees. If he had won all 8 of those games, or even 6 of those games, Yankees would still be in first place right now. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Well, they have the 4th worst winning percentage in baseball since June. Like, no, man, this enough is enough. And then I re-listen to stories. I heard a story or listened to an interview where a guy said, look, it's not just the big leagues. He said it's all the way down into the minors. He said they don't teach defense. They don't teach fundamentals. It's just about more hitting and analytics. And they've been doing this since 2018. How are you going to ever get back to championship form when you guys don't teach form, when you don't teach fundamentals, you don't teach defense? And then you got the manager who, if he does yell at guys, he does it behind closed doors, and it still ain't effective enough. These guys don't have any sense of urgency. You are the New York Yankees. You are the evil empire. The shirt I has, it says, lunch atop of an empire. You know what I'm saying? Yankees greats. Come on, man. They wore them pinstripes with pride. What the hell is going on? I'm telling you, Hal Steinbrenner, man, you the owner. Yo, I know you don't want to fire dudes, and I don't want to call. Listen, in this economy, you don't want nobody to lose their job. But if Aaron Boone goes, he should go. Brian Cashman and everybody else got to go too. I don't care. I'd rather you hire a whole new organization and get this thing back what the hell it's supposed to be. Come on, man. You ain't even teaching these guys defense. You bring a closer in who don't know who can't. Man, it's crazy, man.
Well, look, speaking on the baseball, I know shout out to my Brewers for having the best record in the league right now.
I don't care, man.
So
I don't care, bro.
Out to Feel Supreme.
I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I don't care, man.
The Yankees ain't doing shit.
I don't care,
The
bro.
Brewers is doing all that shit.
I don't care,
So
man.
we're just gonna leave it at that.
I bigged your team up last week, man. I bigged your organization up, respect, but today I don't care, man. I'm hating. I don't care today, man. Forget you and the Brewers, man. Straight up, for real. I don't care today, man. Whatever. They do got the best record too. 72-44. Check y'all out. Running away with the National League.
Yeah. And shout out
That's
to
what's up.
Spring and them Cubs.
So baseball players got heavy schedules, bro.
Yeah, they
play
do.
a lot. They play a lot, man. Imagine that too in the summer. It's like, man, you don't even like their summer. They really literally work a summer job, and then like their summer's kind of like Australia summer. Like Australia summers is in like December and all that. You know what I mean? Like Australia's winters in like a summer for us is winter for them. Or like whatever. You know what I mean? Spring or something. You know what I'm saying? Like so, their summer baseball players' summer starts in December. You know what I mean? Like I guess that's cool. While everybody Christmas, you somewhere in like Venezuela, Colombia, Chile. You know what I mean? Cooling and all that. No. Anyway, that was a sad moment. We're going to end on a positive note, man. Just shout out to everybody, man. Just spread love, peace, man. Whatever, bro. Spread love, peace, man, all around the world, man, all around the globe, man. It's been a lot of violence, been a lot of things going on. It's always been happening, man, but you know what I'm saying, man? If you ain't got nothing positive to say, man, just say to yourself. But if you are positive, man, spread your positivity around, man, to somebody else, man. Let them know you care about them. Let them know you're thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Not everybody, because not everybody deserves your love and your care. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who are down for you, who really ride with you, man, rock with them. That's who you keep, man. Stick close to you, man. You know what I mean? You don't need a big circle. Pause. You know what I mean? Keep your circle tight. Keep the loved ones that really rock with you. You know what I mean? Close. And on that note, man, we up out of here, man. It's love. Appreciate y'all for joining us. We'll see y'all next week. Every week, you know how we come to the show, Fanatical Massholes, our unedited, unapologetic opinion on everything that's going on in sports currently. Enjoy the games, enjoy the preseason. Like I said, we will speak next week. The Insane Lex, all of it, it's your boy Mizzo. Peace and blessings, man. Enjoy y'all weekend. Easy word.
Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Yeah, go get you the drip. Yeah, y'all fly forever. Go get you the drip. Yeah, hey, y'all fly forever. Go get you the drip. Whoa, y'all fly forever. Go get you the drip. Put on the drip for the storm. Climb up the ranks and I reach for the throne. These people know what I be on. Played it in the club. This